I know my favorite ones. Stephen Curry once named his favorite signature three-point celebrations in his career. Throughout his storied 16-year career, Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry has shown the world a handful of celebrations he mimics on the court. There's the night-night celly, which he often does these days when he closes teams in the clutch, the usual fingers up in the air as a nod to the heavens, and of course, his signature no-look three-point celebration where he's so sure that his shot's going in that he doesn't bother watching it go through the net. These are signature celebrations that will always be tied to Curry, which is why they're all so unique. While the four-time champion has done these celebrations many times in his career, he admittedly has his favorite moments. In his conversation with The Athletic's Marcus Thompson, too, here's what the NBA's greatest shooter ever revealed. Against Milwaukee Bucks forward Chris Middleton. Curry didn't specify why this was his favorite amongst the many times he's done the celebration, but perhaps one can assume that it was because it was one of the first few times he did it. Against the Phoenix Suns at home. This one comes off as a little colder because it was during the fourth quarter in the middle of a run while the Warriors were down. Curry was so confident that his shot was going in that he went to run on defense as soon as he released it. Against the Minnesota Timberwolves in China. The fact that this happened overseas in front of a packed crowd is the reason why it's not hard to wonder why this is one of Steph's favorites. Against the OKC Thunder in the playoffs. "Oh, in the playoffs," Curry said. "That was a nice one." This one is pretty self-explanatory. Even when the stakes are at their highest, Steph brings out his iconic celebration. Perfect celebration for the right player. What makes Curry's three-point no-look celebration so iconic is that it perfectly depicts how he tortures his opponents. No matter what defense is put on him, most of the time, his three-point shot is unguardable to the point that he 100% knows it's going in. Secondly, this celebration shows how confident the two-time MVP is in his game, and while he typically presents himself as a laid-back personality off the court, this celebration further proves that he's the opposite on the court. Years from now, we're going to look back at Steph's career and marvel at how he was not only the greatest shooter in NBA history, but one who had the boldest and coldest signature moves ever.